I did not for most of my life. I grew up in an abusive home. I did not feel loved as a child, and therefore that caused me to become obsessed with love. I wanted to find the ultimate love story. I wanted to know, where is it? Who has it? How do I get it? Where can I find it? How do I keep it? The only problem with this is, I didn't really understand it. So I went out searching for it. And I thought every guy that stood in front of me and chose me, it meant that he loved me. And I didn't understand that by the time the guy was choosing me, I had this idea in my head that I had to completely change who I was to his ideal of the perfect person, the perfect love, in order for him to love me. This caused me to learn things like how to put shingles on a roof, how to change a caliper on a car. That's where the brakes are, by the way.
Thank you.
Girls should not know that. How to ride a mechanical bull. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I can ride a mechanical bull. That has no use for my life today whatsoever. I also learned how to two-step, jitterbug, waltz. Not line dancing because that's going too far, but all while hating country western music. All in the name of love. The most recent one that I was with was an avid bike rider. And he wanted me to ride bikes with him. So of course I did. And what I discovered is that bike riding is really hard as an adult. It's not the cute little bikes with the tassels and the little bell that you can ring in the basket on the front anymore. These bikes are high tech these days and they have all these gears and you have to figure them out. Well, I kept trying to go uphill in third gear. For anyone who is not a bike rider, you should not go uphill in third gear. You should go uphill in first gear. And going uphill in third gear is like trying to swim with 25-pound weights on your ankles. I think I could have died. I really felt like I was having a heart attack. My lungs were going to explode. It was rough. Eventually, I let him teach me how to go through the gears. And at first, everybody puts their best foot forward in a relationship at the beginning. So he was really kind and patient, and he waited for me because I have zero sense of direction. And on this trail, when there were forks in the road, I was terrified I was going to get lost. So he always made sure he waited for me. Now fast forward a little over a year into this relationship, and I'm still riding bikes with this man. And I still don't like it, but I'm doing it because I want him to love me. By this time, the best foot forward is gone. He is racing down this trail like he's on a race and he's going to win, and I'm the loser and he's leaving me in the dust. He's going at breakneck speeds, and that's when it happened. This trail is in Austin around Town Lake. I don't know if anyone's familiar with that, but there are walkers and runners, and then there's cyclists. And this particular day, it was extremely crowded. So there were all the walkers and runners staying on the outside edges, and the bikes had to come into the middle. So when I came into the middle, another bike coming at me this way, we clipped handlebars. And this guy was a good bike rider, and he was able to correct and pull over. I overcorrected, and I took out a runner. Lucky for me, this runner's rear end was nice and soft because I wasn't wearing a helmet, and that's where my head landed. There were some other injuries. I chipped my shoulder. You can still see the scar right there. Chipped my elbow and my knee. I sprained my wrist. I had to be carried off the trail on an ambulance gurney because I could not walk off. And as I'm sitting there in the emergency room waiting for the x-rays, I'm thinking to myself, why am I doing this? I don't like riding bikes. I'm not even sure I like this guy. And that's when I realized, this is his thing. This isn't my thing. And I start to look a little deeper into our relationship, and I come to the conclusion that everything that we do together are his things. I don't have anything of my own. So once the relationship ended, I decided to date myself. I took myself out on dates. I did things I wanted to do, like going to plays and musicals, and sitting at a movie without a man sitting next to me snoring. And it was fantastic. And I found love for the first time in my life. And what I discovered is love comes from within. It's inside me. And it was inside me the whole time. And I felt completely, madly, head over heels in love with myself. And I will never go back to trying to become somebody else for somebody else ever again. And now, if somebody comes to me and says that they want me to be something else, or they want me to be more, or that I'm not enough, I simply look at them and say, hey, go love yourself.